This in front of us is the new Acer Swift X14, and this is one of the best laptops out there for content creators and even gamers alike if you're really into gaming. And with this comes the latest NVIDIA RTX 4050 laptop GPU. With that comes all the things we love about the RTX 40 series without breaking the bank. Let's talk about it. Before we get into it, massive shout out to Acer and NVIDIA for sponsoring this video. So, as a content creator, you want a laptop that's lightweight, got good battery life, excellent display. In fact, this has got 100% DCI-P3 rating. You want all the ports that you're going to need to be able to attach your SSD drives and so on. And you want to be able to connect this to an external display as well if you need to do so. And this ticks so many boxes and is just an excellent laptop. Talking through some of the specs that you need to know, we have Intel Core i7-13700H. We have 14.5 display, which is also 2.8K OLED. And like I said before, it's DCI-P3 at 100%. It's also got 120 Hz refresh, which is great for gaming and just generally just a fluid browsing experience. You have a 1TB drive in here, it's PCIe NVMe SSD drive. You have 76 watt-hour battery, 16GB of LPDDR5 RAM, and Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth. With the RAM at 16GB on this particular version, you can also up it to 32GB if you need something just a tad bit more powerful. More on the design though, this is very minimalist. It just looks nice and clean. Simple Acer logo on the lid, and then on the bottom we have a vent for heat dissipation. We have a speaker grill on the front. It's got 2 speakers. We've got fingerprint scanner as well for logging into the laptop. And we have various ports available. And on the front, we have a few stickers available there. So we have NVIDIA GeForce RTX Studio on there. Got that 120 Hz refresh proudly displayed on there. And some of the specs that's also available at HDMI 2.1 and fast charging and so on. On top of the lid in front, we also have a full HD camera, which allows you to do your Zoom calls and so on. But you can also hook it up to the NVIDIA Broadcast Studio, which I'll show you guys later on as well. On the left side of the laptop, you find most of the ports available. So you have a full HDMI port, full USB-A ports. We have 2 USB-C ports and a 3.5mm headphone port, which also doubles up for your head microphone as well. So if you have a compatible device, you can plug that in and also use it for your microphone stuff. And there's a little battery indicator light and another light there to tell you when it's on and stuff like that. The keyboard actually is backlit as well, which is really nice. And then on the front, as far as the trackpad goes, it's nice and big as well for things like precision tracking. If you need to use it for gaming, you can use it for gaming. If you need to start editing videos and all that kind of stuff, it works really well as well. And then we have stuff like your keyboard, which is also backlit, and the keyboard is nice and spongy as well. It's got nice travel to it, which I really like. On the right side, we have our Kensington lock area. We have another full USB-A port and a micro SD card slot. As I was saying, this is made for content creators, well, geared towards content creators, ideal for content creators, because when you look at that micro SD card slot, that makes it useful because if you fly in a drone, for example, which uses the micro SD card, you can just take it out of there, plug it straight into your laptop and start editing your photos or videos there and then. Overall, it's a very minimalist looking laptop. It's very subtle and it looks really nice in my opinion. I like that minimalist clean look. I even love the way they've written Swift on the back of the hinge as well. That looks really nice the way they've done it, nice and simple. Just makes it really nice and polished and looks premium. Back to that camera. So there's NVIDIA Broadcast application. So if you download that, it allows you to do different things. So like for example, with a microphone, you'll be able to do things like noise removal, and you can also do things like remove echo as well when you're making video calls and stuff like that. And the speakers as well, you can do noise removal if you need to do so and remove echo as well. But on the camera though, is where you can do certain things. So like this is full HD. So using the camera, you can do things like background blur, you can do background replacement, background removal. You can even do auto framing, which allows you to move around and the camera will automatically frame to make sure that you're always in shot. And then the really cool one though is eye contact, which is still in beta. And with this, you'll be able to still look at the camera, and even if you look left or right, your eyes will still remain in place to make sure that you always look like you're looking at the camera, and whoever you're having a conversation with will always be able to see that you're keeping eye contact. This is using AI and all that kind of stuff. So using AI is able to track your eyes and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. If you get one of these, make sure you try it out and use it. More on the display, we have HDR display, we have Visa certified, it's got True Black as well, True Black 500, and this is 500 nits peak brightness, so you can use this in direct light situations with no issues at all. There's not a lot of reflection going on or glare, so that way you can still be able to see things visibly. But that aside though, in reality, when you start editing videos or just watching videos, the colors looks really good. It's DCI P3 100%. So the colors look very accurate because it's OLED. The blacks look really good as well. So there's no issues when it comes to the display quality. On to the most important thing for me though, the graphics quality in here with that RTX 4050 laptop GPU. So with the GeForce RTX 4050 laptop GPU, you'll be able to play the latest AAA games at 1080p, 60 frames per second with maximum settings. It supports NVIDIA DLSS for an AI performance boost for even more frames. It features NVIDIA Max-Q technologies that improves battery life, reduces acoustics, performance with AI tools like DLSS and dynamic boost, and even more stuff on there as well. The 4050 is a powerful laptop, and this is a fully capable laptop for daily browsing, gaming, creative tasks like video editing or image editing. So I'm able to run Adobe Premiere Pro, load up all my 4K videos on here, edit it with no issues at all. When it comes to gaming, there's no qualms either. So loading things like Cyberpunk, which is a very graphics intensive game, I can change some of the settings like DLSS super resolution, frame generation, so DLSS frame generation, which boosts the frame rate by using AI to generate more frames. When combined with DLSS super resolution, 7 out of 8 pixels shown on the screen can be generated by AI. You also get DLSS ray reconstruction with Cyberpunk, for example. Again, uses AI to generate pixels for intensive ray traced scenes. So it replaces and tuned the noises with a NVIDIA supercomputer trained AI network. So all that just means that you get more pixels, more colors, more reflections, shadows are better. It just looks really good. So as you can see, playing Cyberpunk on the Swift X14, it just handles it with no issues at all, with ease. It's just nice and smooth, no hiccups. It just works really well. One thing I also love doing is running through benchmark tools. So 3D Mark shows us some really good scores on there as well. And you can see the frame rate that you can get on Battlefield, GTA 5, and Fortnite, for example. You can get some really good frame rates on there at 1080p, so it works really well. So overall, this is a really good package for those who want to edit videos on the go, whether it's 4K videos or you want to play games like Cyberpunk on the go. This is fully capable. If you want to browse on the go, do your work, even use the webcam for Zoom calls, for example. There's loads of tools on there using AI and so on to make sure that this works really well. Good battery life as well. It comes with a 100 watts charger as well, so you can charge this up very quickly. So all round, this is a really good package. So that's pretty much everything about the Swift X14. If you want to find out more about this laptop, there'll be a link in the description area, including how to purchase one of these. And if you're interested in Acer laptops with NVIDIA 40 series graphics, well, link will be in the description area as well. So do check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.